I had a boss who once always used to say to me, Julie, we are HR. Lawyers talk to lawyers. The minute an employee puts a lawyer in your face, you pick up the phone, you call the company,
lawyers.
you call a lawyer, and you say, "Okay, you talk to my lawyer." So you saying your people, now you talk to my people.
Yeah.
So, what advice do you have for in-house counsel that thinks that they can stay separate and distinct from HR?
I would say that not only are they kidding themselves, but they're missing an opportunity to add value to the company as a lawyer. That even if compliance matters in the employment field or either in-house, in their in-house employment, even if they're not in charge of or responsible for compliance in that area, they should first they should be, but second, they should still support HR and the HR department in that area, because a lot of a company's risk comes from potential employment matters gone bad, right?
Yeah. Oh,
So if they want to really stretch themselves and support their company, in-house lawyers should always be looking at being a business partner, right? So they have to balance business needs versus mitigating risk and so forth. And it's no different than anything else they're doing. You mentioned contracts, that's always a big one, or other compliance matters. Factories may have safety compliance and things like that, but it's the same thing for HR. I just can't stress enough that if a person is in-house legal and there doesn't seem to be anybody in charge of the compliance of the HR department, that I would just say, go to somebody and say, hey, I'm going to take this on because this is important to our company. It's important to employee engagement and retaining, attracting and retaining the best talent. You have to be cognizant of compliance matters, because if you're not a good employer in that area, people aren't going to want to come there to work. They're not going to want to stay once they get there. If you're all over the board in terms of how you treat employees instead of, the buzzword, as for HR, consistency. Like if you're not consistent,
transparency.
Yeah, right. You're not going to win the talent war.
No.
And right now, as we come out of this pandemic, what's happening, the market, the job market is rebounding to where it's now becoming an employee market versus an employer market.
Yeah.
So if you're in-house counsel and you don't have your eye there, you need to turn and focus there.
Here we go.